Hello everybody, welcome to Isekai Quartet Season 2, Isekai Quartet 2, Episode 5 anime review, aka the Valentines episode, and I'll be lying if I said I wasn't waiting for them to do this, because you know they were gonna. And yeah, it delivered. I have so many notes just for the ending montage alone, so that's going to be its own section at the end, because boy, there's a lot going on there. Anyway, just good stuff. Everyone had a good old time, and I did too. Honestly, Isekai Quartet is like the most chill show, but it's got everyone you love, like all the people. They're so good, and you know, Valentine's season. So love beam. That's not a heart. I can't make a heart out of my hands. So you know, that was a bit of a. Well, no, that weren't too good really. Anyway, well, let's dive into the episode and see what went down and everything. Let's do this. The episode begins with triggering everyone's everything. Betelgeuse shows up and he's very creepy, and he announces Valentine's Day and does his whole bit, and it's like, you know what, he's actually still scary, and I'm not a fan. Good stuff there. And then after that, Amelia, Megumin, and the other one, Visha, are talking about Valentine's Day, because they're like, oh, what are we going to do for Valentine's Day? It's also doubly funny because Megumin and Amelia are talking, and they have the same voice, so that's a funny, good on for that. Megumin's going to give Kazuma some chocolate, and it's like, oh, they're doing the thing, guys, and she's not too bothered about it. Amelia's going to give some to Puck because poor Subaru. That's just, you know, stay strong, my man. You'll get there eventually. And then Visha is also there, and she's not going to give anyone any, because why not? Tanya rolls on up and it's like, hey, obligation chocolates are a thing, so we got to give everyone chocolates. And it's like, oh, you know, they're like, ah. And they don't call it obligation chocolate, but that's what it is. I forget exactly what they call it. Again, more poor Subaru. Amelia's like, I'm going to give Subaru some obligation chocolates. And it's just, oh, feels bad. Tanya and the other one are like, Megumin, I think it was, I like poor Subaru, and it's like, yeah, Subaru has it rough, my man has it rough. Albedo, then, making her own chocolates with the assistance of the newest teacher at the school. It's Betelgeuse, and they be creepy for a bit. I say they, Betelgeuse is creepy, Albedo hangs out with him, they're pretty disturbing. Kazuma's outside the window, and he sees them, and he's like, Kazuma, it's like, goes like eternal monologue, it's like, Kazuma saw this and decided he didn't want none of that, so he left. Good job at Kazuma. After that, Darkness, Rem, and Shaltir are hanging out, and you know, Rem and Shaltir know exactly what they're doing for Valentine's Day, so you know, good on that. Darkness, you know, they tease her. They're like, get some for Kazuma, and she's like, no, he likes beating me, and they're like, you're into that, and you know, that's funny because Darkness, she is into that, isn't she? You know, there's no, let's not miss a trick. She is definitely into that, and God, poor Kazuma. Not poor Kazuma, what am I saying? It does feel weird, because Kazuma's like a shut-in loser, and like, I guess Subaru is as well. They got it good. They got it good for once. After that, we go to the Tanya guys. Again, the part that I struggle the most with is the Tanya guys, because they all sort of blend together. They're all talking about Valentine's Day, and they're like, girls have to like you. They lie to the captain, Captain Weiss, I believe his name is, but it's spelled like Weiss, but Weiss, because it's like German. And then, yeah, Kazuma, they ask Kazuma for advice, and Kazuma's like, here's what you do, you bow and you say, give me Choco. And they're like, great advice, and then as he's walking away, he gets this little, little troll face on, little trolly Kazuma. Weiss tries it on Rem, Darkness, and Shaltir, and they look confused, scared, angry, all at the same time, and then I guess Rem freezes him. I say I guess, she launches some owl humours at him. So that didn't work too well. Then Tanya and Subaru show up, just from I guess hanging out, and he tries it on Tanya. He's like, give me Choco, and Tanya's like, you have been deceived, basically. And Subaru's like, like that, like he's like, yeah, it's not good. He's just nodding along. After that, we go back to Albedo making the chocolate, the creepy chocolate. Let's not forget the chocolate's pretty creepy. Sebas shows up and is like, Betelgeuse, you are an intruder, get out of my school. And I guess they boom, kick him out of the school and everything. Subaru shows up after that. Albedo shows him a chocolate, and he's like, I've seen this face before. I'm triggered. But he's like, you know what? No, not good. Desu. But it's like death. It's, the brain trembling intensifies is what Betelgeuse does this episode. Also, completely forgot to mention it, earlier on he like does like an idol pose, which I saw that and I was like, that's the thumbnail. And it is the thumbnail. So, good job, Betelgeuse. Good job. But yeah, then we're at basically the end of the episode here. There is a montage in the credits, which, as I said, we're about to go to because I have so many notes for the ending credits montage because it's just the most wholesome and best thing ever. You know what? Let's just get into that. We begin this little montage with Kazuma getting chocolates from all three of his party members, and he's like playing it all cool. He's like, yeah, you know, thanks guys, this happens all the time. And then as soon as he leaves the door, he like jumps in the air in excitement. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then Subaru gets a tiny present, obligation chocolate from Amelia, and then you see Rem behind holding a massive heart present, and it's like, oh, feels bad. Feels bad for poor Amelia. She just, not Amelia, screw Amelia. Poor Rem. She got, you know, it does feel bad. This ending credits segment is like a flurry of emotions. It's like, oh, so happy for you, and now I feel bad for you. But then after that, Biko gets a load from all the Tanya guys for some reason. My only guess would be is she's a small lolly but angry. She's like an angry lolly as well, like Tanya. So I guess there's that sort of connection. That's all I could think of. I tried thinking about that for a while. That's all I came up with. Yun Yun got loads of presents, which is weird because she's in class 3 by herself. So either she gave herself some to make it look like she's got loads of friends, or class 3 is now full of students that we don't know about. I like the second option of that like more, because then it's like, oh, that's you know, that could move the plot along. But the first one I think seems more likely because it's Yun Yun, and poor Yun Yun, you know. Stay strong, sister. Other stuff happens. The pets get some. The Pleiades maids are around, and Betelgeuse is with them for some reason. Also, he's in the opening now as well. I forgot about that, but he is. Roswell got some from Ram, which was nice. Tanya gave some to Rerugan, which is weird because, you know, he's all like, she's a demon, and she's like, have some chocolate. It's like, I really like this. This is, you can't tell. I hope, very rarely do I hope a show never ends, because it's like, oh, I want to get to an ending. They could make Isekai Quartet till the end of time, and I would be happy. You know, Naofumi, he gave some to Philo and Raftalia, because I guess they don't know what Valentine's Day is, but he does. So he's like, I'm going to get my friends some. Like that too. That was good too. Everything in this ending credits bit made sense. All the characters, I like it. I love it so much. It's so good. But then Ainz got loads of chocolate from his harem, which consists of 3 girls and Mare. So, yeah, there's that. And then at the end, he's like, wait a minute, I'm a skeleton. I don't have a stomach. I can't eat chocolate. And it's like, no! Poor Ainz. As I said, roller coaster of emotions, this ending credits bit. The only thing I think they might have like missed the trick on, they should have like done something where they intermingle. Like Kazuma gets some chocolate for Shoutir or something. Like mix them up and just to see the funny reactions. That's the only thing they could have done, but for what we got, this was blooming good. This is probably my favourite episode of this season, maybe. I'd say yes, I really enjoyed it. Shield Squad showed up again, which was good. You know, they've been missing for a couple of weeks. I read somewhere that they're only going to appear in like 5 episodes, which... Does this count? They were in the credits. Does this count as an appearance? Because it's not great. But hey, you know, it's fine. They are guest characters, you know, they don't have to appear in every episode. But you know, it's fun. Would like to see a little bit more of them though, especially considering. Well, I'm going to assume they're going to show up more towards the end. They're going to be like, I do think that the biggest thing from this episode is I think Yun Yun's class might be full of characters now, and we're going to find that out at some point. And that's going to be will it be a new series? Probably not. It'll probably be more Shield characters. I'm trying to think if the other 4 have even got more characters. Wiz hasn't shown up. Why hasn't Wiz shown up for Konosuba? That doesn't make any sense. Vanir's there. Why wouldn't Yeah, no, that doesn't make no sense. They need to do that. They need to get on that. Anyway, rambling a little bit. This was a great episode. Have a good Valentine's Day, everyone else as well. I know it's in a few days, but I'll say it now because it's relevant. Thank you, everybody, for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to stuff for more reviews on the channel. There's a lot of them. I enjoyed this episode a lot, if you couldn't tell. The main channel as well, there's stuff over there as well. I will see you next week for another episode of this, and bye guys.